Good morning, guys. The Joe Madden Sports Podcast here. I'm joined by Chris Adams, CEO and founder of Sharp Rank. Chris, how's the morning treating you today?
It's good. Very similar to you, probably trying to find time to eat lunch. So
Absolutely. It's one of those days. We won't keep you too long, but I want to welcome you back to the show. I wanted to bring you on and hear what's new at Sharp Rank.
yeah, great. It's nice to be back always. We're continuing to build and expand here at SharpRank. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, we are the independent ratings agency for sports bettors. So anyone who holds themselves out publicly or their algorithm out publicly as somebody making picks and predictions that the public consumes, we kind of make sure that all of that is fenced in and is viewed in a way that is valid and kind of bifurcating the valid sources of information from whatever else is not listed on SharpRank. So coming down and getting reconnected in here, we have a new product launch coming up in the next couple weeks here, which will be expanded features to what consumers already really like. And I'll talk through that a little bit, but expanded features, expanded capabilities on the consumer facing side. On our commercial facing side, we've added 2 new platforms over the past couple weeks. So just continuing to grow and expand and adopting people onto our platform more and more.
Definitely exciting times for you there, Chris, at Sharp Rank. Now, I know that you have all these features coming. Is there any announcements that you want to make on different things that are coming to the app?
Sure. Yeah. So we take, and I said last time I was on here, I was like, let us know. Like, we take feedback, we take phone calls, we always do that. And so as people get in and move around in the mobile app, it's a pretty intuitive platform. And you'll see a very familiar setup with the ability to follow or like certain people and experts and sharps. And off of that, what we're really able to do is one of the feedback we heard from a lot of people was, okay, this is great. I like following all that sort of stuff. I'd love to be in a group with my friends to finally settle the score of, hey, who is better, me picking basketball or my friend picking hockey? And because our core capabilities are cross-sport and cross-sport functional and bet type agnostic, we can do that. And so that's a new added feature to what we're doing. The other thing we heard a lot of was money lines, sides, and totals are great. I really like props. I really like different types of bets and things like that. And so we've expanded into that, as well as new sports coming onto the platform as well. So that's going to be a mixture of the ability to see how people do with props. So these experts and folks who make predictions on sides, totals, whatever the case might be. A lot of them also do a lot of prop betting or prop picking and different sports and things like that. And so all of that will kind of be, able to be seen and viewed and researched and followed along with and things like that. But then the consumer also has the ability to rise up the amateur ranks themselves. And we've had a few folks come up through the gold and silver brackets and get to a point where they reach out and say, hey, I want to do this for a living. Can you help me do that? And say, yeah, sure. If this is what you want to do for a living, yeah, we'll help you do that. Because we have folks who use we have platforms who use us as a farm system to look for talent.
Yeah.
And that's, a big part of what we do.
Definitely exciting. I love the fact that you're now allowing people to track their bets as well, to bet against their friends within there. That's a fantastic feature, Chris. I didn't realize you had that now.
Yeah, that's coming with the next launch of our mobile app, and it'll be really, really exciting. Aside from just the sharps themselves being able to create groups. You'll be able to do it with your friends or whatever the case might be. So it'll be good. It's for us. It's the consumer facing product, and it's something we're really proud of. And our core focus is still and always has been to be the gatekeeper to what the public consumes information wise, so that we can avoid. I think you probably saw the story last week about the former poker player who ran away with $25 million, claiming to have risk-free bets because he knew team doctors and this, that, and the other thing. And that's literally why and how Sharp Rank was started. So
absolutely, we need the transparency within the industry. I love what you guys are doing. Let's talk about some of your sharps. Now, I know you have a leaderboards. People are looking to bet the NBA tonight. Who should they be checking out on those leaderboards for their picks?
Let's see here. First and foremost, I would say go to the mobile app, and you'll head over to the leaderboard. It's very simple navigation. Once you log in, you're getting dropped in a trending tab, which will pull out people who might have pick streaks on certain teams or certain win percentages when picking certain teams and things like that. And then from there, you can go over to the leaderboard. You can filter for NBA, and from there, you just kind of run down, see who you like. Actually, there's quite a few independents sitting in that top 3, as a matter of fact, which is really interesting. So as we mentioned, those independents are folks who are doing it for a living and are open for business. So if you'll be able to see right there at the top and all the way through, really, there's a really nice lacing of independents mixed with, we have somebody at Sportsbook Wire, somebody at, Barstool, Oddshark, Odyssey, Independence. I mean, we kind of hit across the board there with respect to who's up there. But yeah, if you're looking for NBA stuff, that would be the place to go and check out and see. We kind of say everybody has their own flavor of ice cream, and everybody's going to have their favorite way and person to pick. So that's a personal decision for you to find who you really like. And when you do, just hit follow and they'll show up in your saved tab. So
I love it. And you know what I really do love about your app, Chris, is how visually nice it is to look at. We're not looking at a whole bunch of just drop-down charts with information. The visual side of the app is beautiful. So hats off to you guys for doing that.
Yeah, thanks. There's a lot of numbers being being crunched behind the scenes, but we didn't want to overwhelm people too much. I mean, we pull out a few curated statistics as far as teams they're really good at picking, different achievements they've kind of unlocked as they've gone along, their score tracker, which you can adjust for the timeline. And then really simple stuff like pick streaks, win percentages, those types of things. It makes it really easy to consume. Last time I was here, we went through like a tear sheet, which is the next level of data behind that. So we kind of offer it to everybody, from people just getting started to people who are, really entrenched in it and doing it for a living, and whatever the case might be. We believe we can offer and be that research hub for pretty much anyone who's coming to sports betting. We early on we called it educated gut. So it's simple enough to understand, but behind the scenes there's a lot of data science going into it.
Well, I love it. It's a phenomenal app. If people are looking to get the app, can we find it on all app platforms then, Chris?
All app platforms. Yep. Google and Apple, and anywhere you can get your mobile app downloads, you can get it. get in there, start making some picks, rising up the ranks, and if it comes to be, we'll see if you can level up into those star brackets with pros over here like Joe. It's a really, really great app. And like I said last time, as you're in there, as you're moving around, interacting with it, just send over any sort of feedback. What do you like? What don't you like? Do you want to try it in a full-time capacity? Any sort of feedback's helpful, because we do truthfully answer the phone for those types of things. So that would be, just reach out, info@sharprank.com, and it'll probably be me. We'll get back to you pretty quick.
Okay, you guys, find Chris at info@sharprank.com. I know you're not on socials. Oh, sorry, my voice. But where is SharpRank on socials? Instagram, Twitter, TikTok?
Yep. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Weirdly enough, we have a really big following on LinkedIn. But yeah, you can follow us along. It's at @sharp_rank, I think, for most of it. And just grab us, shoot us a note.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Chris. All the best in your day. Can't wait for those new features to come out, and we'll greatly have you on again.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you. Bye, guys. I will be back in the next 5 minutes with another Joe Madden Sports podcast. We'll see you guys shortly.